In the last few minutes, officials in Kenya said 19 people have been killed in brutal ethnic clashes in the Rift Valley town of Naivasha. They said the victims were burned or hacked to death. The violence has threatened efforts by the former UN Secretary-General Kofi Annan to resolve the month-long crisis. Today he met the opposition leader Raila Odinga and warned that the chaos which erupted over the disputed election had now evolved into something far worse. Tom Clark's report contains some graphic images of the violence.
Today, violence arrived in Naivasha. Gangs blockading the highway stopped this taxi, dragged out one of its passengers. Somehow he manages to escape the mob. A man in a second taxi isn't so fortunate. Now this quiet Rift Valley town sees Kikuyu tribesmen loyal to Kenya's President Mwai Kibaki fight openly with Luos and Kalenjins who back his rival Raila Odinga. 10 are dead according to local reports, most of them Luos, burned in their houses in the centre of town or hacked to death by Kikuyu gangs on the street. Rival gangs fought pitched battles with police who fired tear gas and live rounds in a vain attempt to bring the violence under control. The army went in to evacuate women and children, but Kenya's Red Cross are finding it hard to get them to camps in the area.
My staff were this morning quite frightened to say they would go out because there were roadblocks everywhere in Naivasha town and that whole highway.
It's violence that threatens to undermine the mediation mission led by former UN Secretary-General Kofi Annan. Yesterday he met with President Kibaki, today with the opposition.
We want Kenya to have a lasting solution, and this will emerge once the structured talks commence.
The need for progress is more urgent than ever. The Rift Valley is tribally mixed, but had until now been a haven from Kenya's violence. 1 month after the flawed elections, the picture couldn't be more different.